And that just reminds me how mom and dad doesn't need to clean up everything after us. We put away our things. We make sure that we're respectful, that we're a team player, and we honor that. It's not just mom and dad that, oh, mom and dad got it. We just get to enjoy a great time. They want to enjoy time with us too. They don't want to be cleaning up after us. They don't want to be just doing all this stuff for us. They want to enjoy it, and they want us to enjoy it all together and work as a team player.
Hello everyone, we are Greg and Jackie Francis, and welcome to High Performance Parenting, where our passionate goal is to encourage you to raise champion children in a crazy world. Every week we will bring you multiple episodes from our extensive experience of raising our six happy, healthy, successful, godly kids who are confidently equipped to win big in life.
We deeply believe that any parent who is provided with the right knowledge and continual support can raise amazing kids. And when they do, all of our futures get better. If raising up future generations of absolute champions matters to you as much as it does to us, here's how you can contribute. Like and share this podcast with everyone you know. And together, let's embrace this journey of raising champion kids in a crazy world. Okay, guys, part 3 with my beautiful twins and
triplet.
Plus one.
You forgot to say Chrissy's name last time.
You forgot to say my name last time.
I did?
Yes. You just said the twins.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, Chris. Sorry about that.
Chrissy's a part of the twin group.
I was looking
here.
right at you when I said it, too.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, we have the twins here looking right at me. I'm like, and?
You know, when you have 6 kids, once in a while you forget one. 5 out of 6 isn't bad.
Oh my gosh.
Just kidding. Okay. Let's see here. Why should you never trust stairs?
Why?
They're always up to something.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, that's pretty good, isn't it?
That is pretty good.
Why did the bullet end up losing his job?
The bullet? Mm-hmm. Why?
He got fired.
He got fired.
This is the best one. What kind of shorts do clouds wear?
I'm trying to think about it.
What?
Thunderpants.
Thunderpants.
All right. Okay, let's do this. Why don't, Abbie, why don't you read the family constitution off our placemat? We just did mission statement
Oh, okay.
last time.
Constitution?
Oh, okay. Family Constitution. We, the people of the Francis family, do dedicate our family to the task of enriching others' lives. We, the people of the Francis family, in order to form a more perfect union, do establish these 2 basic principles based on God's living word. 1, love and honor our Creator. 2, love and respect others. We also hereby establish 6 family guidelines from these above 2 principles. We honor mom and dad by obeying them fully and joyfully. We honor our possessions and others by taking great care of them and putting our things away properly after we have used them. They are all God's, not ours. We honor our commitment to our family by performing all chores responsibly and timely with excellence. We honor friends and family by having good manners and exercising responsibility toward others. We manage ourselves powerfully in all situations. We honor all of God's creations, people and things. They are all His, not ours. We live life to the fullest. We take positive, calculated, kingdom-guided chances with people and things, and we don't play small. We never gossip, murmur, or complain. We only speak words that give life to our futures and the futures of others.
Okay, so let's break it down little by little here and tell us how we do in this.
So it's saying that all these points that I was talking about all circle around the 2 most important things is love and honor Creator, which is our first thing. We always love Him first. And then number 2 is love and respect others, being a neighbor, being a friend. And all these points that we have underneath is ways that we can love and honor our Creator and love and honor and respect others. So for the first one, it says we honor mom and dad by obeying them fully and joyfully. And it's just also a commandment in the Bible that says if you honor your father and mother, your days will be long, and that you will live a long life. And just honoring your mom and dad, it goes well for you, is what it's saying. We should give respect to the parents who actually birthed us and gave us life, and the parents that give us a future and a hope, and that just give us a starting point in life.
Mm-hmm. Honor is such an important topic, and it's not taught very well in today's world. Today's world teaches a lot of self-centeredness, teaches a lot of almost comparison, almost like, okay, what about me kind of mentality. to the point where it's almost hard, I would say, for some people to even celebrate when someone else is doing something well or they're succeeding in any way. In fact, they almost get resentful instead. But the reality is we should be showing honor, because honor unlocks promotion. It's such a big topic in the Word of God. And whether that could be, when our pastors show up in front of a room and they're about to talk, honor, you can honor them by, first of all, just really applauding them and showing your thankfulness that they're willing to step into a role of authority like that, just by cheering for them and encouraging them and telling them great job afterwards, or being engaged while they're talking instead of just staring at them blankly, or being on your phone, or just not paying attention. There's a lot of different ways to show honor, and honor brings the best out of others. And when it brings the best out of others, then they can serve you at a higher level. It's the same thing, I think, as children, that when you choose to show honor as a kid to your parents, it does bring out the best in your parents, right? Because now they want to serve you at a higher level. They want to offer you better opportunities. They want, just think about it. If you have one kid who acts like a brat all the time, what kind of great opportunities are you excited to give them? You're not really, not naturally, right? But if you have a kid over here who acts honoring all the time and is just respectful and dutiful and obedient and listens well, not perfect, but just tries to be honoring, how much do you want to give that kid the best of everything? Right? It's just natural to do that. It's and it all starts with honoring our God, honoring His Word, honoring the principles in His Word, realizing that all the things that God tells us to do or not do, they're for our benefit. But when you look at it like our Father in heaven really is our Father. And now you look at, how do I honor my Father, right? My Father in heaven. And you start reading the Word from that perspective. I think a lot of times we can even read the Word and it comes from a perspective of, okay, what can this do for me? Right? But I think the more that we're like, okay, well, this is the will of our Father. Let's actually do these things out of a heart of honor. And then because of that heart of honor, so many things get brought back to you.
Yeah.
Right? What were you going to say, Lou?
Oh, I was just preparing the microphone just for when the point came. But I was really thinking about this I actually read a Super Kids video. I was thinking about honoring our parents, having great attitudes when they ask us about things. And I was thinking about our trip up to McCall. How many times did we have a great attitude about when Mom and Dad said, okay, guys, it's time to leave the pool. We're going to go home and relax and shower up and everything. Then we listened the first time. We weren't like, oh, we want to stay here. Because when are your parents going to want to bring you back to the pool then? If you just fight them every time they tell you to go. So good. We gave them honor. We would go in and do as they asked. And then when everything was done, only when everything was done, we got everything done. Like, we would honor Mom. She would be like, can you play a game with your sister? Yeah, we'll play with her. And then we'll be like, okay, Mom, is there anything else that you need us to do? And if she says no, then we can go do our own thing. But it all starts with honoring Mom and Dad first, and then they're going to want to unlock more opportunities for you, more trips up to McCall, for instance, more times going to the pool, more giving you what you want and prioritizing what they know you want rather than maybe doing what's easiest. They care about doing what you want when you honor them with it.
Good stuff.
And also when you honor your parents, then they want to unlock and pour into you more. They want to pour more of their heart into you because they know that they'll receive the honor and you won't reject it, but you'll honor them and give them the appreciation. They just feel so honored when they know that you are appreciative of them, that you are respecting the position that God gave them for you. And when they know that you honor them, it just unlocks something where they know that they can really pour their hearts into you and that you will appreciate it, that you will seek out for it, and that they know that they can just keep coming back to it. Like Crissy's instance about going to the pool, how we were like, okay, that we honor you and we will listen to you guys about going back and just, we're done with the pool for now, but we can always come back. And that now we're like, okay, when's the next time we're going to McCall? Because of the honor that we have in our family, we can have so many trips together because we know that we have an honoring circle all the way around. And that's what it talks about here is just honoring like everybody. We honor Mom and Dad, we honor our siblings, we honor friends, and like just honoring so many people unlocks different doors in your life.
Yeah, if you think about our trip, one of the reasons I think it was so fun throughout was because of how you guys were being honoring from the start of it. You know, whether it was the night or two before and we're talking about, okay, this is probably what this flow is going to look like. Okay, guys, we need to have you get this done tonight. So that way tomorrow morning when we get up, we have X, Y, Z to do. We need you to have your stuff packed by this time because we're going to get on the road at this time, right? And everybody has to kind of go and be like, okay, I'm going to go take care of my part of everything. And then I hear throughout the house all the time, hey, Mom, what else can I do for you now? Mom, what else can I do for you? You know, what else do we need to get done? And then when Mom asks you for something, you're just like, okay, I got it. And you go do it, come back, you know, sit there and be like, well, why isn't somebody else doing this? Or why isn't this? Or nobody has to like, you know, bludgeon you guys into trying to help. And then even when we get in the car, you know, part of honor is driving up this windy road 2 hours through the mountains is, all right, well, how are we managing ourselves in the car? Because if you're going to be fighting with each other and making all kinds of noise and racket and creating problems, then that's a headache for me and Mom on the way up there. So by the time we get up there, Mom and I now probably want to chill and we won't do as much stuff, right? But because you guys are honoring about it, now when we get up there, the whole time we're just talking about how you guys are being so good. Well, how can we bless them tonight? Like, how can we make tonight special? What can we do? And we're like, all right, let's go to the pool right away. And then after that, because you guys were so good in the pool and so good about everything, we're just like, hey, why don't we, you know, let's go do a picnic. Let's go for a drive. Let's go do something unique. And next thing you know, we're doing that. And then, you know, what did we do that evening? I think we hung out.
Cold bath.
What's that?
We did our cold
Oh,
bath.
that's right.
Yeah, we ended up then after our picnic, we came back and we did some cold baths.
Well,
And
because, so the context, the lake is still pretty chilly because you got to remember we're up in elevation here. So even though it's, you know, end of June, it's still, I mean, that water's pretty cold.
it was really
Right.
cold.
So we've done some cold bath challenges in the past. And so then it was Crissy, Jerus, and Bella all went out and did a 3-minute up to their neck and then buried their face and head underwater as long as they could hold their breath. And even though their, you know, hands went numb and teeth were
Way cold.
chattering.
And then I was like, Dad, can we go to the hot tub now? And he was like, no, you have to cool down organically.
Or warm up organically.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. But yeah, this is a big deal. You know, honor's a big deal. So, you know, like even the next day we went on this hike, and the only reason our family can really pull off a hike like that is because we know you guys will listen to us so well. If you guys just took off down the trail and we don't hear, you know, and you don't listen to us, then it's too dangerous. And as parents, we can't even give you opportunities like this, especially at an age of like Hunter being 5, you know. But because I know how much you guys honor all of our even ideas of safety, right? Instead of, oh, I want to go stand on the edge of that rock with, you know, pine needles on the end of it. You guys honored that. I was getting nervous. You know, I felt like there was a lot of moving parts. We got towards the end and I'm starting to stress out. And you guys all just were like, okay, let me just stand over here. Let me just kind of let this calm down. I'm not going to try to push anything here or act like I'm disappointed. I'm going to be thankful for what we are doing. And I recognize Mom and Dad are keeping us safe, right? Mm-hmm. So like all that stuff, you guys don't even realize how much you honor, you know, because honestly, because it's been part of our Constitution. Yeah. And we talk about it every week, don't we? Like every week, even if it's just reading that, but we remind ourselves of it, you know, and I think it's so important to do what we're doing. So, okay.
And it kind of reminds me of a story of when we were driving in the car and Dad was like, okay, guys, in a couple minutes, I got to do this call. So everyone please try to be quiet. And then everyone just goes quiet in the car. And you're like, guys, I'm not on the call yet. You can be loud.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were like, so honoring that I was almost annoying that there was like no sound. even in the grocery store, it was kind of funny. When we were in the grocery store, Mom was like, hey guys, you did great on this hike. I'm gonna grab you guys some popsicles. Guys, what kind would you like? And I was like, we had 2 different kinds. And she was like, Bella, do you want this kind? I was like, yeah, I want that kind, but if we go with the other kind, then that's cool. I like that kind too. She's like, no, don't be too nicey. Just get the kind you want.
Too nicey. Yeah.
But honestly, when we're talking about honor, that goes to like 3 or 4 points in our in the Constitution that we have, not just honoring Mom and Dad, but like when we honor our possessions and others by taking great care of them and putting our things away properly after we have used them. They are all God's, not ours. And that just reminds me how Mom and Dad doesn't need to clean up everything after us. We put away our things. We make sure that we're respectful, that we're a team player, and we honor that. It's not just mom and dad that, oh, mom and dad got it. We just get to enjoy a great time. They want to enjoy time with us too. They don't want to be cleaning up after us. They don't want to be just doing all this stuff for us. They want to enjoy it, and they want us to enjoy it all together and work as a team player. And then when it says, we honor our commitment to our family by performing all chores responsibly and timely with excellence. That goes into, partially the chores, I think, go into honoring mom and dad when they say, okay, this is the plan of what we need to get done before we get on our trip. Just saying in this instance of the trip, how we're saying all these honoring things, just recapping it all, is like, we're going to honor them. Like, okay, we gotta do a couple of things for the dogs before we leave. When we leave the house, we got to do a couple of things to help pack before we leave the house. Like, mom, what other chores do we need to get done here? And we respect that. Okay, we're going to perform all of our chores with excellence here, and we're going to do it with a great attitude and with a great heart in this position. And then it says, we honor our friends and family by having good manners and exercising responsibility toward others. We manage ourselves powerfully in all situations. And that was talking about how we make sure that we have a great attitude with mom and dad, how we're honoring our family, like not arguing in the car or not having things that are not necessary so we can enjoy our trip to the fullest. And then where's the last one?
Hold on a minute. Okay, we're going to pause. We're going to pick up the next one. Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, it's great. Hey, everyone. Thanks for listening, and thanks for your love and support. We hope that today's episode added tremendous value to you and your family. It would mean so much to us if you would partner with us on our mission of helping parents around the globe raise champion children in this crazy world.
To do so, simply take a moment to like and share this podcast with everyone in your network. See you next time.